Hey, what's up everybody? This is my first VOD analysis video. In this video, I'll be describing how to play mid and end game with a trio. I'll also be describing how to play as if your teammate dies and it's only 2 people. If you want me to make this into a series, make sure to drop a like and leave a comment saying you want me to. I've got some other games lined up that I can review. But anyway, hope you enjoy and see you in the next one. So we're landing the shark, and we did this because we were planning on trying to get the Scar and Grappler to start off with. We thought those would be 2 good weapons for end game, especially the Grappler. So we land here. I try and see where no one is. I always like to land the roof, but today I thought I'd just land on the shark tip as no one else is going there. See you guy in front of me. That's my partner Deanne over there. This is an Arena Trios game, but as the title shows, our teammate did lag out. So it's a duos trios arena game, which is a bit weird, yes. As soon as we were landing, he lagged out of the game. His ping was really bad. So we had to play this as a duo. So I always try and find his henchman. I know he always spawns here, just so I know where Sky is. I'm shaking him down here, trying to look where Sky is, and I finish him for his SMG because he's the one that always has an SMG. And I see Sky down the bottom. Sort out my loadout there. And I see she's nearby, so I'm going to drop down. Be careful, because the henchman, knock him so I don't get shot. When you're playing the shark, you've always got to be really careful, because there's henchmen everywhere and it's really open space in the middle, so you can get shot from across the map. You want to use these stairs, take out maybe Sky if she's on one of the floors. These stairs gives you a really nice right hand peek here. So me and Deanna down the bottom here, and we're trying to take out Sky because he calls out that he is next to her. So I'm going around this side trying to sandwich her, but she can't actually go for this one. And we knocked her doing this actually for the key card here. When you come to the shark and you get in the vault, you always want to block this off. You always want to block that wall off. Just enemies, it's really easy for enemies to sandwich you in here. Someone might go to the toilet, and someone might go in front of there, and then you can't get out. So, it's difficult. You want to block it off, because someone will come up and sneak up behind you. Right here, we had some medding, because he's got a few fights with the henchmen. The henchmen do get you quite low. Reading up, waiting for each other, sorting out loadouts. One thing I will say about the shark is if you're not, if you're speedrunning it like we were, we kind of speedrun the shark here, it's very difficult to get a shotgun, because if you speedrun, you don't have time to find many shotguns. And there, I asked Deanne if there were any enemies there, so I waited a few seconds longer. He said no, so I made sure to just hop through. I'm stacking medkits now, as you can see. I ping a llama here, and I'm saying, do you want to get this llama? And he says, yeah. So we're going to go get that llama instead of going to Pleasant for the moment. And I'm just going to try and get there first, just in case an enemy does see it as well. That's what you want to do. If you have the grappler, you want to use it as much to your advantage as possible, especially in end game. But get into llamas, get into supply drops. If there are other people around, make sure to build in between your shots so you don't get shot out, because lots of people are used to shooting at the grappler kid now. I drop my medkits for these big pots because shields are better than meds health wise, and I just pinged those mats for him because he needed some extra mats. I didn't, I had full mats at this point in time. Got him some armor, he needs that. And we're doing well at this point in time. We're just chilling. We're trying to get our stuff up. We're trying to get our mats good. I've got full mats. He's pretty much got full mats now. We're trying to get our weapons like decently good. I've got good weapons. You've got good weapons. And we're now just trying to find a rotation. As you see, this zone is around here. Look, the only people in our proximity is a kid at Pleasant. So we're quite chilling. Look, you've got a good rotation right here, if you see. So the people who will be most likely to be coming towards us, and now if you see the zone, Frenzy, Risky, Salty and Agency, they're the areas where people would have come from Lazy and Retail and Misty and Slurpy, and this called is the congested side of zone. So the area where the zone is the biggest, that's called the congested side, because that's where everyone's going to be rotating into from a different area of the map. But if you see above Pleasant and near Craggy and the Shark, that's called the dead side of zone, because that's the side where no one will be rotating from, because everybody will already have rotated out from their places. As you can see, there's quite a few teams around our area now. They've all come from the congested side, maybe, around the west side of the map, near Retail, near Grotto, near Dirty, Steamy. They've all rotated in. There's teams above us, but all teams are trying to get to the dead side of zone. There's no teams in our proximity that are near Pleasant. They're all above. They're all on the right? They're all at the top. They're trying to get near the congested side. No, the dead side, sorry. So that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to gain our mats, maybe build up a base in this little area. In a minute, I think the zone goes off us, so we move out of this area, but this is going to cap our mats off, because you get more mats, guys. Listen to me, you get more mats when you break something from when you place. So imagine you're in a building, make sure to break the walls and then place them again. Of the same material that you get back, because it gives you more materials than what you place, okay? Good tip for you. So I had some extra metal down the bottom there and some extra wood. So I was just going to box up out of these materials that were extra down the bottom. Once again, remember, do not use materials that aren't the ones that you're collecting. So imagine I'm in a brick house. I don't want to be using wood or metal, because that's not what I'm breaking. That defeats the whole point of what I'm doing. Now I'm going to get my wood back. I'm going to try and get some of my metal back here. Seeing if there's any metal underneath. There's none. I'm just going to collect some metal from the van outside. Endgame is really important, right, with your mats. You need to have good mats. And as you can see in the bottom left, we've got a team looking at us right now, and we're like, oh, they just shot at Deanne. And I try and tag them to try and back them off, but they're really committed on pushing us right now. They're looking at us. There's a blue guy behind there who's going to third party. He just heard the fight, even though it's a solo. And I give Deanne my big shield to make sure if we do fight, then he's got full health. I'm holding the water in while he's medding. And I say, Deanne, I think we should pad out of here. If they start pushing, we should pad out. And this is getting near the end game now, where this is another building that we kind of take over. And this is where they start to get juicy, because everyone's starting to rotate in now, because the zone's off most people. If you look, it's off most people. There's 17 people alive. Half the people in this game are not even in our area that we can see. So everyone's going to start rotating in. And we start destroying this house, making it ours for endgame, because we have a feeling that the zone's going to be pulled on us. We purposely pick this building here, puts in the middle of the zone. If you're going to pick somewhere to rotate to in endgame at this point, the zone before moving, there's one or two zones before moving zones, I suggest that you pick somewhere in the middle of the map, because you know that zone's going to be on you next and you won't have to rotate. With rotating endgame without any movement, or with little mats, or even with mats, it wastes a lot of your mats, and it wastes your health because people will pick at you, and it ruins your game. So try to rotate to the middle of the map in all zones apart from moving. Okay guys, so right now it's 4th zone, 12 people left. It's okay, it's like a normal arena game. Everybody, you see those people in the bottom right corner of the map, they are trying to move to zone. On that big brick base to our south, southeast, southwest I mean, they're going to be holding them in zone. You see that blue solo that's been around us for the last, 20 minutes, well not 10 minutes. It's hiding down the bottom, he doesn't want to get focused by anyone. Alright, now I try and take a few shots with this guy. I hit him once for 22, that just shows him that we're here, and that he needs to back off from us, okay? There's teams everywhere now, but mostly they're to our south. We are at the back of the zone, there's no one behind us, which is good. That means we can focus on one direction, and not have to worry on another one. Alright, now I'm telling Dean, I see a solo walking down this pathway, and I think we should beam him. So I tell Dean, we start beaming, but he doesn't catch one quick enough. I only hit one shot, and height try to have a look at me. So I'm just walling myself off, clearing myself off. And I say to Dean that we have to push in a minute, okay? And I get beamed here, and I'm pretty sure we low pad this. Well, I grappler and I get ahead, and then he comes to me afterwards. So I'm big potting, I get beamed, so I'm big potting and medding to make sure that I am full health when I rotate, because I can get beamed by height there. Deanne's carrying medkit, so he goes to medkit for me, so I can stay safe. Because I need to make sure I'm full health. Because this is going to be moving, after this zone, it's a moving zone, okay? So this next zone, that small circle you can see in your corner of the map, that is moving zone. So I say, okay, people have started moving, but we have to go. I'm looking to see where we can go, and I say, let's just go. We have to move now. I'm going to grapple ahead. You follow me. I'm going to get on this piece of wood. This is decently high, and I'm going to base up, try and hold kids in zone. I think this part of the game is decently scuffed. I tell Dean, get to me. This gets pretty scuffed. They're on height. They're wasting their mats by the look of it. They're kind of panicking. But we're chill. We're thinking, alright, we're in zone. That's it. In a moving zone like this, you kind of want to be. You don't want to get to the middle. You want to get as close as you can. Like the closest part of the zone is that's where you want to be. So you always want to mark that bit so you know where to go. So we know there's kids under us. We want to see where they are. We want to try and like put like we're trying to like push them a bit. We want to like make sure that they knew we were here. They're not gonna push us. All right, you're not gonna attack us. That's not what you're gonna do. But we were scared of knocking ourselves down. Right here. See, me and Deanna are pretty much full health. Deanna's like 195 right now, and we're chilling. But we see a max distance zone on us right here, and there's kids behind us, kids on our right. We're like at the front of zone compared to everyone else, right? So I accidentally dropped grappler there, I think. And I say we have to low pad this, maybe. I think we have to low pad this. But no, I say no. We'll wait for everyone else to rotate. We're going to try and floor rotate, and I'm going to try and grappler ahead. Guys, that's what I keep trying to do. I keep trying to grappler ahead, make an area that's safe for him, and then he can come to me. People are trying to beat me here because they know I've got grappler, and I'm just trying to get ahead, try and shoot back at kids. So I get hit there, 40, 60 to the head via scar. That's obviously a scar. So right here, I'm just going to crank up a bit maybe, try and get a few shots at people. And this is where I get like 3 kills endgame, guys. I get like 3 kills this endgame. This is all you need. We've got 0 kills this whole game, and then I got like 4 or 5 kills endgame, 3, 4, 5. And you see, I knocked that kid there to zone in a minute. And there's kids everywhere. I knocked that kid to zone. Look, that has happened. There's kids everywhere. They're all shooting me. I'm 2 HP right now. We win the game on 2 HP. I win the game on 2 HP. But I get my siphon for that guy. I'm kind of just trying to get high ground now because they're panicking. I'm trying to get high ground now. I'm just trying to make sure we have height. This kid, I'm just trying to get on him, make sure he doesn't get above me. I get the other knock that I tagged the kid for from the zone, and then Deanne finishes off that guy, and there's one guy left, and he finishes him off for the win.